Come check out our website, Thriving Plant Based, for full-length yoga classes, our daily food journals, group coaching, question and answer forum, private videos, and a whole lot more. Hey guys, I'm going to take you on a tour of the backyard I grew up in, and maybe we'll pick some bananas. Right, Hayes? You going to do it too?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mostly I'm just making a video because my hair looks really good right now. Can you take us on a tour of your beautiful backyard that you and Mom garden yourself?
Sure, I should let Mom do it. She's better looking than me.
She's prettier than you, but
Yes.
you like to talk much more than Mom.
You noticed.
Yeah, I've noticed. Ready?
But she's very good at criticizing.
She's very good at criticizing you.
Yes,
She doesn't criticize me. It's because I'm perfect.
She calms down when you guys aren't.
Does she calm down? Really? Because she always seems like she's pissed at you anyway. She's just, they've got to be irritated with each other. You've been married for how long?
53 years.
53 years.
53?
Okay, so you got to talk loud.
Last year was 50.
Okay, so you
it's
want to
windy.
talk a little bit about what a backyard looks like in Hawaii.
This is what a really nice backyard looks like. So my parents at Bill and Jane, very exciting with the names, they do all of the gardening themselves. They landscape everything themselves. And Dad's going to take us on a little tour because it's so pretty. And maybe you guys will find it interesting.
Yeah, okay. We can start right here. This is bougainvillea.
Uh-huh.
There are probably better part of 1,000 different varieties, and this is one of them. And we call this Jean in honor of her sister.
Yeah, this is named Jean after my mom's twin sister who recently passed away.
Now, right behind it, we have something that we really like to have, and those are the bird of paradise plants.
Bird of paradise.
They're sun lovers, and they bloom all summer long.
Cool. They're beautiful.
These plants are about 45 years old at least.
These plants right here are 45 years old. That's true. They've been here since before I was born.
Yep. Okay, let's take over this garden over here. These are our bromeliads. Bromeliads, probably the one you're familiar with would be a pineapple. Pineapple is a bromeliad. It doesn't have much of a root system, and it collects the water and its food in the collection.
Bromeliad.
We manufacture and grow and take a lot of mosquitoes in here, so I have to come through and spray it regularly with soapy solution.
To get rid of the mosquitoes. And
Yeah.
what are these right here?
There's
Oh,
aloe.
you can guess what those are.
Well, I know what they are, but I'm just talking to the people that, you know.
These are aloe, and they will have some flowers that will come up on a long stem, look like a little fire poker plant.
Aloe.
Okay, this is a clover, and you can see it just all of a sudden popped these flowers since we bought it. And it's really pretty. There's more bromeliads, all different varieties. Some have little flowers coming in, and some don't. A lot of them have serrated edges, so you have to be really careful.
Oh yeah, these, you do not want to drop the football in these because they have these really crazy edges. You can't really see it on here. Okay,
Yeah,
you can
yeah,
see
you
it.
can feel them.
And they will slice your hand up.
Yep.
Learn that the hard way.
Then you have Big Mama over here.
Big Mama? What's that?
It's a bromeliad, different variety. You can see the flower in there.
Oh wow, that's so cool.
Yeah, let's go
Flower
see
in
if there's any wigglers in there.
Hey buddy.
I'll catch him.
Lizards are our friends. They're a daytime animal as opposed to the geckos, which are nocturnal. And between them, they pretty much keep the mosquitoes and the flies out of the lawn. This is one of the many varieties of tropic plant. On the mainland, you call them Indian blanket.
Indian blanket?
Uh-huh. This is
The thrills of childhood. She found a stick.
a moss,
That's Pele's hair.
Pele's hair. It's a-
Pele is the god of fire, right?
and the volcano.
Do they light
Volcano.
on fire?
Goddess.
Yeah.
Sorry, goddess.
Yeah, and this is a relative of Spanish moss.
Okay.
That grows you just hang it on a hook and it grows.
And it just grows hanging. So what are these?
These are crotons. That's just like these over here. There's probably well over 1,000 different varieties of croton. Like I say, Indian blankets, what they call them on the mainland.
This is the little nursery area over here.
Yeah, you can see where. And some of these plants. I don't
What
know.
are these white ones?
Okay, these are Spathiphyllum. It's
Spathiphyllum.
and we call them spats.
Okay.
You call them spats when you go to the nursery.
What's this?
This is a rufous palm. Trying to get it back in good shape.
Why is
again.
it yellow? Is it normally like that? It seems yellowish.
It's yellow. It depends upon the sun that it gets. This got mistreated for a little while. But
Are you abusing plants?
yes, we're plant abusers.
You're a
sometimes.
plant abuser.
So anyway, I'm getting this back in good shape so that we can bring it in the house. It'll be an indoor plant. All of our indoor plants are real. We don't.
Yeah, they have a lot of indoor plants, which you rotate them out, right? So
Yes, we
sometimes
do.
they live outside and sometimes they come inside to live.
These are called teas, T-I, not T-E-A. These are
T.I..
tea plants, and again, about 1,000 different varieties. This happens to be the red one we like. And then we got little starts. Occasionally, these plants over here occasionally drop a seed or two, and when it grows up, we try and stick it in the pot, and we sell it at our garage sale, which the proceeds go to women who want to go back to college. This is a
Oh.
fig tree, and you can see
There's a baby fig tree.
the baby figs.
Very good. And these are little baby banana trees right here.
They're called keikis.
Keikis, yeah. In Hawaii, a baby is keiki. So these
Right.
are keikis, just like little kids.
And we're growing those again. I had to dig these up because they're growing into the walkway. And so I had to dig them up and stick them in the pot temporarily. till
What is this
garage
one
sale.
right here?
Not too sure what
That's
that
the
is.
longan.
That's the longan. So our friend Victoria
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
gave us a longan tree. We don't know where that's going to live, but
Yeah, the little animals
there
in
for
there
now.
are what the kids, including Michelle, made in school.
you make this thing.
Yes. No, that's Ron. I think it's.
This is like, no, this is
Snuffleupagus.
Steve. This is Snuffy from
Snuffleupagus.
Sesame Street. But this is probably like, what, 40 years old at least?
Oh, well, yeah, probably.
Yeah, 40 years old.
45.
I'll sell it to you on eBay. These are plumeria that we went on this hike yesterday at a botanical garden, and Grammy really liked these plumeria.
This one.
No, this one.
No.
These that are fully golden. This is the golden one, Cash.
No.
So this is the
Really?
yeah, this is the fully golden one, and they're very unusual. You don't see these a lot. And Grammy really liked it, so Cash climbed up the tree and broke off a branch, and we snuck it out of the botanical garden. Don't tell anyone. Shh.
For heliconia, and this one is called pagoda. And if you can see, I can pull it apart so you can see one. Maybe.
There's
It's
one.
like a jungle in the backyard.
They're so
And they
pretty.
collect water in here too, so a little bit. But you can cut these and they'll last you at least a week, week and a half
And
before
big
they start to look
mosquitoes.
bad.
Yeah, these are really great. It's like in like floral arrangements.
Yeah,
They
this
just
is called
last.
pagoda.
Okay, what are these? They look like plumeria, but they are so not.
They are a member of the plumeria, distant relative of the plumeria. And I think there's a Hawaiian name, I forget it now, but it's called commonly in the nursery as a bridal bouquet.
Bridal bouquet,
We can see a
right.
better one over here.
Oh, these
Here's
are
a better
better.
picture of them.
These are better.
And here's the heliconia.
These are so pretty. Oh, and these, I can tell you what these are. This is a gardenia.
This is a wild Tahitian gardenia.
Wild Tahitian gardenia. I wish you guys could smell this
Yeah, let me
through
put
the
it in your-
video.
Put it in your hair.
I smell.
It smells good, right?
It
You
smells.
smell
It's,
it?
it's a gardenia. It's called tiare.
Very
Very
yummy
pretty.
smelling.
This is another heliconia
Firecracker.
called firecracker. You can see why. It looks like a string of firecrackers.
That's a real plant, yo. That looks crazy.
Uh-huh. Yeah, you can see them. They're all growing like that. They grow all summer long.
Oh, and what's this one here?
That is our traditional hibiscus. This is a hybrid. The hybrid hibiscus, when you pick them, they die in 2 days. If you leave them on the tree, they die in 2 days. So if you're picking them, you're not really ruining anything as far as the
Yeah,
flowers
so when you
concerned.
see hibiscus, just pick them.
Yeah.
But this is the state flower, yeah?
Not this particular variety, but yes, the hibiscus
yeah,
is
the
the state
hibiscus
flower.
is the state
There's
flower.
a couple of more firecrackers. There's a full string.
It's huge.
This is our bird feeder. We get a lot of rice birds out here.
Yeah, from Java.
Oh, and this is a baby papaya tree. My parents always had papaya in their backyard, but they pulled them all out because they got too tall and they stopped producing, so
Yeah, so
we let it go.
this is the state tree. It's kukui.
Kukui nut, kukui tree.
Kukui nut. This variety does not have nuts, but Hawaiians used them to break them for the oil in the lamps. if you eat the kukui nut, you better have a bathroom close by.
Really?
Oh yeah, it gives you the runs.
Oh dear. I'm
There's
not going
some
to eat
more.
any kukui
Okay,
nut.
these back here are another heliconia called lobster claw.
Oh, they do look like lobster claws.
Yes, they do.
Lobster claw heliconia.
There they go.
Oh, and
these are ginger. They're actually a member of the family of ginger that you get when you go to the store and buy ginger root. And that's these right here.
I remember we used to find these at the hike in Monowilly.
Oh, yeah.
And you wash your hair with like this saffron stuff,
Well,
right?
that's a different variety.
Oh, that's a different variety?
Variety.
They look similar.
Yeah, the soap suds ginger.
Soap suds ginger.
But they can get short or they can get tall.
They're very
In any
tall
event,
here.
when they finish at the end of the year, I'm going to have to cut them all down and the new ones will sprout from the bottom. If you try and cut this off and trim it, it dies.
Okay.
So that's when people don't understand, if you're going to cut it out at the bottom. You might as well. But get a close-up. Look at that color. Look at the vibrant color on that. Isn't that beautiful?
Really pretty. What kind of tree is this?
This doesn't have a common name for it. This is a arbor vitae. It doesn't have a common name for some reason. It has the little blue flowers, and then it will have orange berries. I've never seen the birds eat them necessarily, but they're not poisonous.
We used to have a giant breadfruit tree here when I was a kid, and I really liked climbing in it, but it's gone now.
Well, you got its brother.
And that's-
It's a little baby.
That's its baby sister or brother next door. I guess parts of our tree dropped
Yes.
in there, and it just grew naturally. Nobody planted it. But breadfruit is like a really weird fruit, but the Samoans like it. But you bake it in the oven, and my mom used to like fry and make chips out of it. It was like crispy on the outside and soft and starchy like a potato on the inside. It was pretty good. What's this giant bush thing?
This one here? Well, this one right here.
Yeah.
Well, if you take the leaf and you take it in your hand and you crush it and you smell it,
What
what's
does
it
it smell
like?
like? Let me smell. Lemons.
Yep.
Oh, it's lemongrass.
It's lemongrass.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's lemongrass.
If you
It smells good.
yeah, if you want to make a mojito, they stick little lemongrass in it. I could make a lot of mojitos out of this one.
Let's make some mojitos, right?
This
This
is
is a tomato plant?
Oh, that's my tomatoes. We in Hawaii, the tomatoes get attacked by bugs and stuff. So I grow the small potatoes, the cherries. They get ripe before the bugs can get them. And the birds will normally eat the cherry tomatoes, so I get the yellow variety because the birds are recognizing turning red as being ripe. So the yellow ones, when they get ripe, I pick them and I don't have to compete with the birds. This
Very
is the tea
cool.
plant right here, another TI.
T.I.
This is the green plain one. This is the one.
And what do the Hawaiians do with the leaves?
Well, they do a couple things. I've seen them, if you go to Luau here in Honolulu or Hawaii, they will make their grass skirts actually out of tea leaves.
Yeah.
Okay, the other thing they can do is they use the tea leaves to wrap meat in to bake in the oven.
Or you could-
Originally in the emu, the underground oven with the pig.
Right. Hawaiians ate a lot of pig, which they cooked in an underground oven called an emu.
They
But
still do.
we would just wrap like tofu or sweet potatoes in the tea leaves. We don't need to be doing the pig.
And there's a little croton that we talked about earlier, and there's more of that bridal bouquet, which is really pretty. Behind it, that tree in the back there.
Oh, that's
you
a really
zoom in on
nice,
it.
really nice plumeria tree.
Yeah, it's a Singapore.
So pretty. The smell of the plumeria is just heavenly.
So it is called a lot of things, but it is actually a member of the ficus family, figs. Okay, and a lot of people like to think it's a banyan, but it's not. And you can see it's going to drop roots if it can down there. And it makes an excellent indoor plant. You'll see a lot of offices on the mainland in the lobbies will have these ficus trees in there. They're very tolerant of going inside and not having much sun. And the last one we have down here that's worth seeing, this is the Eureka palm. I've cut out most of them.
We have a lot of them back
You'll
there.
see they get kind of tall.
Oh, holy smokus. That's a tall one.
Yeah, normally they get that tall. I cut them down and keep it small. The Eureka palm.
How many hours per week would you say you and Mom work in the yard?
Oh, I'd say Mom spends at least 2 hours a day.
2 hours a day?
Yeah, she cuts and trims, and I haul to the dump.
Like, if you guys, their yard always looks perfect. Let's just get a wide view here.
Look back around.
It's amazing. I did not inherit these skills whatsoever. There's a hibiscus.
It's a double.
A double. I remember these. You've had this plant in the yard.
Oh yeah, for a long time.
It wasn't always in this location though.
Yeah, and
Did
I've
you
had a
move
real
it?
problem with it because it gets this virus from a mite that bites it and then forms these little pimples.
How can you get rid of it?
Chemically, unfortunately, is the only way to get rid of it.
That's a bummer.
So yeah, so they make a chemical that I can pour into the ground, and it absorbs it into the tree for a half a year or so.
Now, what do you use for fertilizer? Horse poop?
Yeah, well, yeah, as you can see, some of the horse poop down
There's
there.
horse poop everywhere in their yard. My dad goes to the farm and collects horse poop to bring home.
Well, it's with the sawdust in the paddock area.
Yeah.
Now, these little trees,
So this,
should I take it off?
you know, what's up there is bananas. So we have a towel around the bananas because if you don't cover them up, the birds will come and steal them from you. And then you have no bananas.
Yeah, you have to see, yes, we have no bananas. We have no bananas today.
And after the banana tree produces a bunch of bananas, you have to cut the whole tree down.
Yep, there's the stump.
Yeah, see the stumps? There's a stump from a recently chopped down banana tree because they only produce once and then they just automatically sprout up. They automatically sprout out new little banana trees everywhere.
Yeah, the root
See these
system
little
is.
guys?
Yeah, the root systems are called corms, and you'll see the new ones called cakeys. There's that word again, cakey, for babies,
Babies.
and that's how the bananas reproduce. There are
All
no
the
seeds,
little cakeys, no seeds.
and they spread out. This is called a Brazilian banana, and it's actually called a dwarf Brazilian.
A dwarf Brazilian.
This is dwarf. You ought to see the ones that are full size. They get up to
some
20,
more up
25
there.
feet.
Those are not ready. There's some more
Oh yeah. You get all kinds.
back there. There's some more.
So what
Anyway, there's a lot of bananas.
So
I
what
grew up eating a lot of bananas.
So what I'm gonna do? Well, that's how you got your name.
Yep, Banana Blondie.
That's
So,
right.
I know y'all think that other banana girl is the OB, the original banana girl, but it's not. It's me. I grew up in Hawaii with like 50 banana trees in my backyard, eating everything banana, 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 banana. Banana bread, banana cream pie, banana everything. Peanut butter and banana sandwiches, everything. The banana girl.
Yeah. Now this is probably, we've taken some hands off of there already, but that's probably about a 60, 65 pound bunch right now. In the summertime, a lot of times, if I feed them a little bit, they'll get up to 80 pounds.
Yeah.
And people say, well, I say, what am I going to do with 80 pounds of bananas? It's like zucchini on the mainland. You go around and leave them on doorsteps at night.
Yes, we have a neighbor. Their next door neighbor has a mango tree, so they trade. Like we came home the other day and there was fresh mangoes at the front door. So let's chop these bananas down.
Okay, we're going to cut them down.
I got this.
Keep the tension on it. Okay, ease it down slow. Keep it.
Cash, be careful. This is how Grandpa sliced his hand open.
Back.
Cash,
gonna fall on you.
I don't think this is safe. It's gonna fall on me. What? I think this is bad parenting. Cash, be careful. Oh my God! Ah!
See? Right down the path, just like I said.
Nice job, buddy.
Now you know how it works.
Okay, no more playing with that. Put that thing. Don't. No. Put it down. Is that the same one that sliced through your hand?
No. That was my little saw. This one took the leg off.
Yeah. Is that a wooden leg?
No, it's a kind of a plastic type stuff.
It's a prosthetic leg?
Yeah, prosthetic leg, yeah. So it fits my prosthetic brain.
Yeah. Grandpa's at it again.
This is a cross section of a banana tree trunk. You can see it's big cells and it's mostly water. 60-80% of the banana trunk is water actually, and that's what gives it its head. It's really lightweight and it's easy to cut. I can cut through that whole thing in like 5 seconds.
Whoa. Trippy. So that concludes the backyard tour. I'll see you guys soon.